Hi, guys. Thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well, guys, Melody reveals to us on December 10th, 2022, that someone called her Range Rover vintage. We now know that based on Destiny Payton's live, that it was Destiny who called Mel's car vintage, her old Range Rover. Destiny revealed that Melody had a lot of car trouble and that she, during their time of friendship, had to pick up Melody and drop her off for different errands. And she was obliged to do that because, they were friends. So, when Mel told about the money, she neglected to tell that we helped each other out. You know, also, Mel was having major problems with her car, and I had to rent her cars using my credit card. Why? Because she doesn't have a credit card. And her credit is messed up because she had to file bankruptcy. Also, that Mel is living in the house that I rented her. She doesn't own that house. So she never told the whole story. And I'm telling the whole story because Carlos refused to play it on the reunion, she said. It was cut out from the reunion. She says, I was 10 toes down loyal for over a year. I never told anything that went on between us. But I was very hurt by, her revealing to fans that she gave me $6,000 when the number wasn't even correct. And it wasn't $6,000 for a light bill. It was different money for different things. I think Destiny was saying something about sponsorship for her business, when she did like a fundraiser or something. And it was just different occasions. It wasn't the one occasion that she says fans were manipulated into thinking that the 6,000 was just for a light bill. So, guys, here we have it. Again, Mel had released this information back on December 10th, assuming that it probably was going to play out on the reunion, but it did not. Destiny came behind her and let us know, what she did for Mel. Also, that the reasoning for her calling or texting, which she says the time frames are wrong, but she did not deny doing it. She said that she was with Martell and Shari in Atlanta at Shari's house, and it got late. Her and her niece, were there to go to her rehearsal for the monologue thing that she did, the play that she did, and also she was going to go to the Polo Classic, which we saw the photos of Martell and Sheree there in the light blue. But Destiny said there was a discrepancy with the time, so that didn't work out. But it was late. They had been drinking at Sheree's, and she decided to go home. So Martell and Sheree, encouraged her to stay over, but she couldn't. She had to get back home. So they were keeping up with her, keeping in touch with her to make sure that they were getting, driving safe and getting home safe. So that's why they were in communication that late, at night or in the morning. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
After that, instead of going forward with the divorce, we decided that we were going to reconcile, and we moved back into the home, marital home together, and we were working through, and it wasn't working. And so I decided to leave at that point because it had just gotten so bad. So to clarify, I know people were saying, it was cold for him to file for divorce 3 weeks after, but I was the one that made a final decision to finally just say it's enough. Enough is enough. So with all that being said, yeah, I have custody of my son. He's always with me. That's my rainbow baby. I love him. The question is actually triggering because it's so disrespectful to me after I tried 5 times to have this child. He's my 6th pregnancy and he's here. So I'm grateful. I am truly grateful, and it's one of my biggest goals and biggest dreams in life was to become a mom, and I am. So I thank God for it, and I'm grateful for that gift, for sure. Children are young. Her youngest and mine are 6 months apart. Yeah, 5 to 6 months apart. So, you know, when her car would break down and I'll have to pick her up, I had errands that I needed to finish, and so did she. So we did it together. I talked about that at the reunion. I also talked about when it completely broke down and I had to be the one to use my credit to rent cars because you don't have a credit card. And also when you owe them because you didn't return cars, like, or whatever the case may be. So, I mean, people are like, oh, you shouldn't tell stuff. I mean, the real is the real. This is what happened. You know, like, the real is that she was a friend to me. Cut out was that, you know, I was saying, listen, the reality of it is I'm probably the only friend he ain't slept with. That's why we still cool. Let me stop talking too much.